staff in 4 starts last season. He was last in completion rate and took a league-high 59 hits. The Giants are hoping to snap a 4-year playoff drought, which ties the team's longest since the 1970s. New York is 27th in points scored since drafting Daniel Jones in 2019. Fitzmagic hits D.C. for the 2021 season. Ryan Fitzpatrick shared some fun facts about himself on day one as a member of the Washington football team. And there is that photo. All right, guys, it's feeling like football season is near. Whole lot of traction around the NFL world. We bring back Booger McFarland. Booger, great to have you with us, and I want to start with you. Who is your favorite to win the NFC East this season?
With the best defense, and that's the Washington football team. And I know that goes against everything that's gone on this offseason. I love Dak Prescott. He deserved his money. As quite frankly, he deserved more. So congratulations on your contract, Dak. But Dallas may as well be called Alice because they have no D in Big D. And if you're not going to have a defense, if you're not going to be a team that can slow down any of the opposition from an offensive standpoint, then I can't pick you. The New York Giants, I like what they're doing. I love Patrick Graham and his defense. Daniel Jones, the jury's still out. But from a weapon standpoint, you add Kenny Golladay, you get Saquon Barkley back. I love what the offense can be, but I still need your quarterback to be a little better. The bottom line, Molly, and of course the Eagles are the Eagles. We really don't know what you're going to get based on Jalen Hurts, and they really don't think, or they're not showing us they want to win. And so when you add all that together, I think I know more about the Washington football team. The best defense in the division. You finally have a veteran quarterback in Fitzmagic who can pull the trigger. You have weapons, Terry McLaurin, to name one from an offensive standpoint. The running back, I love Gibson's. So overall, from a physically tough standpoint with Ron Rivera, I just think the team that I know the most about is the Washington football team. And I'm a defensive guy. And I think if you look at the Super Bowl, we saw that if you have an offensive line and you have a defense, it really doesn't matter from a quarterback standpoint. Just ask Patrick Mahomes. Your defense better be able to line up and play.
Well, Washington clearly has the best defense, and Dallas clearly has the best offense, and the Eagles are in shambles right now. But the Giants are the pick, and I admit to a big blue bias. I'm not running from that. But the Giants are the pick because the Giants don't have as good a defense as Washington, but they got a good defense, better than the other two teams. And they don't have as good an offense as Dallas, but they got a good offense. It should be better than the other two teams. And they got a coach. And they got the return of Saquon Barkley, who, by the way, as a rookie, had 2,000 yards total yards from scrimmage as a rookie. And he should be entering his prime now. That was behind a bad Giants offensive line. Now, the Giants' offensive line still not anything to write home about, but now they've played together another season. They have used draft capital on improving the line and free agent money on improving the line to where this season it should be better than at any point in recent memory, even if that only makes it low average. That's a big improvement for them. Kadarius Toney is a weapon. I just mentioned Saquon freaking Barkley, right? Look at the receivers. They bring in Golladay. Slayton's good and getting better. Never mind, Shepard and Ingram as a tight end is a real weapon. They have weapons on offense, an improving offensive line. And look at the quarterback, Daniel Jones. He actually was really good on deep throws last year. He had a bum leg, right? So on one wheel, he's not the same threat because he's a real running threat. He should be healthy this year. Year 3 is when we should see behind a real offensive line and Saquon Barkley there, his improvement. Defensively, they're already solid and should get better. In a weak division, I think they're the best balanced team. I don't believe in Fitzpatrick over the course of an entire season. I don't believe in the Cowboys defense, but I believe in Big Blue. Go Big Blue!
Well, look, I'm going to say this. I ended my relationship with the Dallas Cowboys about 2 years ago. But I'm not going to sit up here and be biased because I'm a Cardinals fan now. I'm going to give props when props due, okay? The Cowboys has the best team in the NFC East, period, point blank. You know why? Because their offense is so potent. Their defensively, they'll figure things out, Booger. But look, offensively, you have Dak Prescott, who is going to be the best quarterback in this division. You have Ezekiel Elliott, who possibly could be the best running back. We know how good he could be. He's going to come back on a mission. And let's not talk about the receiving core, right? The receiving core that they have to run and put up a lot of points, stretch the field, the deep threats, the slant routes. I could go on, but I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not about to dive in deep with you and Max because, Max, I don't even know how you can even stomach to say the word New York after you done turned your back on New York, the state of New York, so many times that you even picked the New York Giants.
Yankees, Giants, Nets. What are you talking about?
No, Lakers.
Well, right now, who's left in the playoffs?
Perk, I love what you said. Perk, you almost convinced me. But the fact of the matter is the Cowboys were 1-3 with that great offense before Dak Prescott got hurt. So that defense still has to show me something. And Max, you sound like a used car salesman trying to convince a buyer on Daniel Jones. Like you're really trying to convince me that Daniel Jones is going to be great to drive off the lot. And you know what? He'll be better. It's year 3. The tires have broken in. The engine is ready to go. It's all of a sudden going to be better. Max, don't do that, Max. Seriously. Like, you don't have to convince me. I just need to see it on the field.
I think he's better than Fitzpatrick right now. I believe he's better than Fitzpatrick right now. He's never going to be Dak Prescott, but he's better than Fitzpatrick right now.
All right, Max, your lips to God's ears. I'm with you.
Come on, Daniel Jones. Danny Dimes, come on.
All right, guys, we'll leave it there. When we come back, a hypothetical for the ages. We ask